1, 2, test. Okay. So today we're gonna carry a little experiment. So over here we got our guest star, plantains. So today we are going to base ourselves on straight scientific facts. Okay, no eyeballing, straight facts. One test. On my right I have a pan. On my left I have a pan. Alright. Two different opponents. Pan B we get stainless steel encapsulated base, better heat conductivity, and pan A provide that aluminum body with better heat dissipation and a non-stick coating. Our plantain is ready to go. Let's get to it. Test. So our goal today really is to try and figure out what's the best way to obtain that consistency when frying plantains, right? So sometimes you want the crispy part of it in the outer layer, but you want it to be sweet and savory in the inside, right? Not mushy, but you want it to be soft, right? Some people prefer it a little bit harder, but today we are going to go with the general consensus on the matter. We want to figure out which of pan A and pan B can best conduct the heat. So what have we done here is we fill both pans with equal amount of oil per considering each the sizes. I both on 5 medium. Still nothing. Judging by my judging ability, the oil is hot enough. But one thing we can already notice from the start is pan B gets hotter than pan A, significantly hotter. Okay, so after the first drop, we noticed something already. Pan B, there's some crust developing on the plantains already, and a little bit more sizzling. On pan A, less crust, less sizzling, but nothing is sticking. All right, let me try to give you an ASMR shoot of the thing. Well, as some of you may know, one thing about plantains, they tend to be very petty, right? They have this tendency of burning when they are let alone. In that perfect consistency without burning it and keeping it at least with that little golden, you know the color I'm talking about? Those golden colors you usually see party plantains, right? They have this golden color, but they are not raw. So it's about, and why I'm talking right now, they might be burning. So we got our first flip. It's not burnt, it's charred, okay, and you can see the beautiful color it's developing already. On pan A, we are still waiting for that crust to develop. We are still waiting for that color. Maybe cranking the heat just a little bit higher, because obviously the surface to cover here is much greater than the surface here. So maybe we might crank the heat a little bit to 6 and continue with this. So we have our second flip. Okay, it's looking beautiful. These ones, they just look like they are ready. It's still light, they are not burnt. I repeat, charred. It's a choice. So our results are in, and now I'm going to demonstrate with you the irrefutable proof that the pan matters. Come with me. On side A, you have the ones from pan A, and here you have the ones from B. What we can clearly notice from the start is the crust developed on the B ones, okay? It's a little bit dark in color. I don't know if you can see, but the insides look a little bit more firmer. But when we switch with A, what do we notice? The vibrant color, okay? We achieve that golden layer of color, less crust developing, but it looks like the heat went through the plantains more regularly, more uniformly, right? You're probably asking yourself, what's the conclusion of this? This experiment comes to its conclusion, okay? I think it was spot on for everybody to see. What we achieved here was demonstrated without no flaws, that the pan you choose greatly impacts the quality of your plantain. And now it comes to preferences. You can get a B1 with more color, more crust. I don't know if you can see. You get a little bit of irregularity here, because the heat penetrates the pan a little bit more. And then you can get these golden ones that are really lovely, I would say, in terms of color. You don't get the crust you might want. Now it's up to preference. The biggest challenge of this was to fry all of these without tasting a single one, and I think I deserve my treat now. B1, did you hear the crunch? So thank you very much.